comparing Bugs Bunny to Jay Leno.
What? Bugs Bunny have to do with anything?
Kevin, go get your thing.
I'm confused.
You can do the intro now. Not at the same time. Do them at separate times.
No, this is a Speed World race, so
So Tony, is there any chance we can do the grid in less than 15 minutes?
Please, Tony.
We're gonna do it my way, like Elvis Presley.
That was... Wasn't that a Frank Sinatra song, not Elvis?
yes, but he
Yes.
covered it like every other song he ever performed.
Tim, you should listen to Elvis's version of Unchained Melody, 1977.
It's off an album from Unchained Melody, and it's out in 2 weeks.
It's still out in 2 weeks.
Never came out.
Alright, time for the intro.
Kevin.
Zach.
Dave's not here, man.
Welcome, race fans, to an epic extravaganza at Richmond Motor Speedway, sponsored by Richmond. Here's our starting lineup, sponsored by Richmond Motor Speedway. On the pole, king of Richmond, winner of last 4 and 5 of last 6, Ryan Heuser. And here is the official starting grid. First, Ryan Heuser. Second, Caterpillar Triangle, Tim McDonald champion. Third, Craig Lee, NOS Energy Drink. John Batista, Wendy's Hamburgers.
Big fan.
Matt Raboyne, 87. Quantum Racing third row, Matthew Dominique. Ken Pettit, Bob Marley. Alex Krapser, Pennzoil. Johnny Reed Foley, Coca-Cola. Beepus, Zach Miller. William Tex Perry, Dodge. And Zach, I hate to inform you, I still have the mellow yellow scheme on the Spears machine.
That's fine.
Randy Dobbins, Georgia Boots. Scott Jackson, made up, almost won the fall race last year. Dave Miller, Marlboro. Ampio, Jimmy Stevens, gonna get a new paint scheme next week. Rick Jackson, Crown Royal. Bill Wertheiser, Piper Cherokee. Steven Spears, Mellow Yellow. Dan Johnston, All State Good Hands Driver Award car. Dalton Lucas in the Dalton Lucas Little Caesars machine. Dave Butterworth, Allstate. Donald Stewart, Muzzy. Rod Scarberry, STP. Connor Germain, Royal Purple. Michael Henson, Chick-fil-A. Mark Guthrie, Miller. Brandon Rains, Xbox. Scott Deutsch, Ranger. Christian Torres, GameStop Machine. Glenn Kaufman, Clorox Deep Blue. How blue are you? Tony Pizarro, Boston Red Sox Fenway Frank Machine. Ben Beer, the king of Bens and the king of beer. Zach Michael, Domino's, lots of squares, circles, and rectangles. Jonathan Scrappins, Rowan. Colorado Rockies, Dakota Wilkins in his first career start. Tony Long, A&W. Alan Nesfetter, Coke Zero. John Tharp, Zigzag. Cropser. And Rookie of the Year last year, Mark Edward. Jack Payton. Last but not least, Aaron Cummings. Drivers who failed to make the field include a grand list. Stephen Lowe, Brian Lowe, Dale Cooper, Kevin Corbett, and others. That include David Courtney and others. That include others. We got it done in 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Because you didn't have to name the color of every car.
I do have to name the color. Let's
No,
name the
you
color of
don't.
the car. Silver.
Can we get some track facts about this raceway?
Richmond is a fantastic.
Everybody says this is a super speedway, it's a short track. It's a combination. We see the big dog leg on the front straightaway, big bow in the front straightaway, really lets the cars get a lot of speed going down in the first turn. Front stretch is 8 degrees, back stretch 2 degrees of banking. When you get in that first turn, it's in the green area in the right side, real sweeping turn, but coming off 2, it almost cuts back in. Real tough getting off 2, back straight, good entry, coming off 4, real easy exit. It's easy in some places, but sure bite you in the others.
Oh, the pole sitter.
I don't know if Ryan's going to win his 5th straight unless he backs out now. Well, that's
wow.
Well, damn.
It's JB's race to lose now.
Oh no. First I thought he was just starting from the pits to avoid a 4X.
And now we're just gonna watch his pit box all night.
You dog mine out already? No dog, Ryan is.
They couldn't get the car fired.
It's your race to win, dog.
A product of these cold conditions.
The race to win is Tony's team.
Oh man, it looks like the engine's jammed.
So what now?
Who's
They're gonna make a stomp without going.
Random piano, okay.
I didn't know we were at a 5-star restaurant.
Moderate rock. Moderate rock.
On board with the Matthew Dominique machine.
Tony, what did you do with my car?
I made it better.
Tim made it better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, way to take off the credit.
Yeah, who did what now?
I noticed that we have yet to install the better Jimmy Stevens car.
Said next week.
Next week. We're not gonna over-exemplify the fans yet.
Yes, we will slowly throughout the year update all the cars.
I would love to see the updated number 46 auto value car.
It's on there, you just have to qualify.
How about you start fixing my fucking numbers?
What's my fucking number 2?
Says the guy in 4th place. Ooh, somebody's falling back. Not sure who, because this camera doesn't show who.
Matthew Dominique.
Not surprising, he only ran 10 career N4 races. Lack of experience is showing. Oh, he's in the wall!
Yes, Matthew
Meanwhile, he
Dominique's
still
lack of
qualifies.
experience.
Because fuck Kevin.
Racing the game since he came out.
So we're including results outside the N.O.R.L in our calculations for ratings. Let's see how it's going to be.
Me and Tim agree that people that exist still within this league should get a ratings boost.
At least a provisional.
Or maybe the ability to run full-time in the Tundra Cup Truck Mountain Series.
Did Matt just make a wall again?
Sure.
Matt is battling a tight condition.
He's battling
In
out
his
the
anus.
walls
Did
on
he tell you that?
Friday.
How would you know?
He has a very high polar moment.
Everyone has radio access. Extravaganza series and commentators.
Radio access, radio access.
Shut the hell up, driver. And the
I'm going
fan
straight.
has...
I'm turning left. Alright, now go straight.
Wasn't that an old Onion video?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe Lego Lover posted it to the Delta Sim forum.
I think that was something like JB shared like 10 years ago. Now the question here today is how many flips are we going to see? Because the flip count at Richmond recently has seemed to resemble that of the Chili Bowl.
Yeah, it was pretty high in the bonanza.
Well, I'm not in this race.
The Spears is.
Hey. Beer flips, it ain't the car's fault.
I think if Spears was today,
I never noticed that these Vipers have a windshield wiper on the template.
Oh yeah.
Is that legal, Tony?
I don't think so.
Bullshit if it's not illegal, Tony.
Grounds for a suspension.
Convenient. Doesn't respond.
So at what point does the monster can in the backstretch break loose and roll down the banking?
probably
It did that
And then when do we get Monster Energy Can versus Tropicana Orange? Like King Kong versus Godzilla.
when Sci-Fi realizes it's going to do an raid.
Ooh, PlayStation 5 bundles are going live at GameStop soon. Let's put the over-under on when they're sold out at 1.25 seconds.
Also, why did they give GameStop their money?
Booner, get that river gun out of your pocket. Don't tell me.
Why Spears is merging his team since he races for me. Oh.
Tim battling a loose condition.
I think he's battling a car on the outside condition.
Nah, he's driving.
Alright, time for 80 laps at Knoxville.
Are you streaming this?
In the late model.
Yeah, Doug.
I think Tim's loose condition is being caused by the car behind him taking the air off the spoiler.
I think he's distracted by the Wendy's behind him. As you know, Wendy's slogan is eating good.
Don't look now, but the Beepus machine is in 6th.
Doug, how's Lucas racing? Lucas Alling doing?
Oh, you're 4th and I'm 9th. Alton obviously is nowhere to be found.
Oh, come on, dog. We gotta address that at the luncheon.
Battle for
Dog.
second, Tim McDonald and Matt Radboy.
The Lucas Hauling fan-controlled luncheon.
Odd. Fans are gonna vote on which appetizer Dalton selects for today's lunch. Pizza rolls,
buffet.
pizza rolls.
So we're gonna have all the food laid out on a long, like, white folding table.
Like a 6-inch white meatball.
Yeah. It'll be a 6-inch white table.
The fans get to decide what music is played next during the luncheon.
We all know that the best computer table... I said that backwards. We all know that the best table for eating is the computer table.
Yes, sir.
Need a desk?
I like to eat right over my keyboard so all the crumbs go down in the keys and shit.
Yeah, didn't you? What was it that you spilled all over your floor? Was it orange juice?
Orange juice, yeah, with the ice and shit all over my pedals.
Yeah.
Ice?
Yeah, when you order at Sonic, the orange juice, it comes with, ice. Alright, good luck drivers in this event.
Dog, are you streaming?
No.
Dog, you should stream. How many people were
Tim,
running
did
this
you
race?
see
Like 4?
Phil's cinematic race recap of last week?
No, there's like 10 people in there.
Ooh, big field.
Guessing Tim did not.
No, my food just showed up. Why would I watch the race recap for a race I did?
What food did
Well,
you
I was
get?
just asking because one of the shots it's like an onboard of my car, and all you see is a fucking random Doge on the fire suit.
I saw that. I was like, who's this? Dog, you're running third now.
Really, Doug? I'm in third right now.
Yeah.
I need to like reconfigure Richmond back to how it was in the 80s.
A half-mile bull ring with a 20-car pit lane.
Sounds good to me.
And a guardrail that would like
Kill
decapitate
somebody.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
when I said reconfigure, I meant the track surface.
I do like the decapitation factor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So did Neil Bonnet.
Oh,
Oh.
so did Tom Price.
No, I'm
Oh.
not talking about that. I'm talking about
Neil
Richmond.
Bonnet got decapitated?
Oh, dog, he ran into the guardrail and it like shot him back into the track.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
So did Francois Sever. He was the guy that got decapitated in F1 race in Watkins Glen.
Oh yeah.
Retired.
Don't worry, Tim. I know what you're talking about.
Is that the
I
accident
read about
where they
that.
like drove through the street and killed a bunch of people?
Wasn't that in the S's, Tim? No? Okay.
I believe so.
Yes. I like Zach's added story. He went onto the street and killed more people.
No, that was the thing that happened at Watkins Glen, which made them build the track.
Yeah, Watkins Glen used to be like the street circuit. They used to race through the city like they did in Spa or something, and spectators got mowed down like on a Sunday afternoon.
One of which was a 5-year-old child.
Could have been standing there.
Awesome.
Fuck, JB.
If they ate their vegetables, their bones would be a little stronger, be a little
They
more rugged.
need some milk.
And then they'd be able to get him on eyes and stuff.
Drink some more chocolate and mork.
Gotta get some
This
bones.
car's definitely picked the bones and shit out.
Yeah, you gotta get the bones up out the kids.
Hell is wrong with you?
Was that technology or not technology?
Yeah, but you just spitting facts.
Sounds like you're stuttering.
Now stuck on the letter S.
But you suck on my...
Tim, can I ask a question?
Nope.
Sure.
Why do the numbers go all the way from the skirting of the car to the top of the door?
Because that's how they were on your version.
Yes, because Zach Miller painted it like 10 years ago.
For the same reason that the updated Jimmy Stevens car still says Ambios on the back, it's like straight too far from the shit Tony likes to giggle about, he won't use it.
Why was there a red light on pit road?
It's like that the whole race because of the replay. That's the pit closed light, but it shows on for like the entire replay.
Uh-huh.
The red light floating in the air.
I thought the pits were closed. I was like looking at the lights looking for a caution.
Pits are closed. Oh man, you entered a closed pit. They're gonna have to send you to the tail end of the longest line.
Battle for
You
that.
enter a closed pit, they're gonna decapitate you.
Yikes.
Thanks for me.
New leader, John Batista.
John Bartine.
Now in the lead, Kevin James.
And Tim McDonald follows him through to second and might take Tony Pizarro with him as well.
Tony Pizarro is one of the greatest at
Hey, how hard does your back hurt from patting it so hard?
It's like the first time I've ever done it. So shut up, Kevin.
Sure, it hurt pretty bad when he flipped at Darlington 78 times. In honor of Martin Truex Jr.
Yes,
and
I
his
crashed
28
on
career top
purpose
10s.
to honor somebody.
Yes, he said, "This is for you, Martin." Tony
Like
flipping
Babe
down the
Ruth
banking at
eating
Darlington.
18 hot dogs before the World Series. Then he stole a base. Oh wait, no he didn't.
No,
He just took it off of the diamond and ran out of the stadium.
Oh, you steal a taco.
That might be the dumbest World Series move ever. Babe Ruth getting caught stealing the series.
I mean,
It's only dumb when you get caught.
It's only dumb if it doesn't work, and well, it didn't work. Pretty dumb.
unfortunately, I think he did enough else in his career to make up for it.
No.
No, not at all. No, what redeemed him was throwing a piano into a lake.
Unlike that bum Buckner.
That single stolen base nullifies his career.
Wasn't even a stolen base. He had to get to second for it to be a stolen base. It was a caught stealing.
Jonathan
Didn't Bill
Stravis
Buckner have a pretty good career?
Wait, why is there 42 cars? I thought there was supposed to be 45.
Only at the big races.
Oh,
Crown
okay.
jewels.
I think this is how Dan Weldon died.
The 2 Daytona races, the 2 Talladega races, the Southern 500, Indy, and Charlotte, the 600.
But the road.
We're not going to have 45 cars for the Road America race?
What about the race at Martinsville? We're not going to have 68?
No. We're not going to have Broderick or 68 cars.
How many cars are we going to have when we run Spa next week?
We're going to destroy Spa.
That's bullshit.
Well, we're going to have 123 at the Bullring at Las Vegas, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
One thing we learned in the Busch Bonanza Series race at Richmond is that there's quite a bit of fallout with these tires at this racetrack. And as we get through a run, we should see cars fall off and fall through the pack.
And fall through the racing surface.
After 45 laps, we are already
I was gonna say, wait, you can calculate that fast? Why do you have it set to miles per hour and not, like, seconds, like the normal thing? Well, make some improvements on that.
it's fun.
Everybody stay with me together. No, they're trying to get
I feel like Tony's the kind of person that the house is on fire, he just turned the AC up.
You like the dog in the comic. This is fine.
He lives in Alaska, you think he has AC?
Hey, it's open
Hey,
the
he
windows.
opens the window.
They don't even have fires. It's too cold.
Oxygen's not warm enough to ignite.
I will point out most of last Cleveland.
All I heard is most of in Cleveland.
Most of Cleveland, yes. I agree.
And most of Cleveland is pretty shitty.
Or he was falling out.
Fell on something.
I still on team speak.
Tony, I gotta say, the 8 car of Ken Pettit looks like it is smoking.
I think it is smoking. I think it's doing so bad that there is smoke coming out of the driver's compartment because he is very mad.
Not exactly what I was referencing.
Wish I could slap every one of yous.
I ought to slap every one of yous.
All I know is I'm excited for tomorrow's Dale Jr. download.
That was a classic Team Speak.
Days Dale Jr. download?
It came out today? I thought it came out tomorrow.
On every Tuesday.
Oh, well, shit. I have to listen to it, then.
Alright, see you later.
It was me
Not
and
now.
Zach on Team Speak. It was like 3:30 on a Monday. Why was this man even home? I just want to say that I'm really just disappointed. Honestly, I'd have just slapped every one of you. Like, oh, okay.
Yes,
Cool.
a fully grown adult male threatening violence on children.
Ken?
Hey, that's only okay if a pastor does it.
Right. I crumpled him. I crumpled
Crumpled the kid. I mean, I crumpled the kid.
I wound up and boom! Right in his chest, as hard as I could. And stop playing games with God, Billy.
What the hell are you on about?
I mean, I'm just quoting what the man said.
Kevin, he crumpled the
man?
kid when I say he
The
crumpled.
pastor that punched a kid in the chest.
Okay, I don't know about this.
Now you do.
And I'm the one that doesn't make sense half the time. He is bringing up shit no one knows about.
Well, that's why no one knows about it. Now you need to know about it. And now you do know about it. So now it's no longer shit no one knows anything about. It's shit people know about. We're spreading awareness.
I'm very concerned about where the conversation's headed.
Me too. Tim McDonald looking to the outside, going into turn number 1.
Tim McDonald is one of the greatest extravaganza drivers. Do we have proof? No. Well, we do. We have a lot of proof. As he drops back to fourth.
Got about as much proof as this here 200 proof moonshine.
Oh, that was really nice.
Maybe you shouldn't say dumb shit like that, JB.
Rick Jackson on top of Jimmy Stevens battling for second.
Phrasing?
There was a young man in Calgary. His name was Ben. And I was running a youth group. I was there for a few years. And he was a nice kid, but he was one of those kids that was always he's a real smart aleck. Was a bright kid, which didn't help things, right? Made him more dangerous. And we were outside one day, youth group, and he was just trying to push my buttons, and he was just, kind of not taking the Lord serious. And I walked over to him, and I went, bam! I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him. And I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there. There's times that might be needed.
Jeez.
You should get arrested for that.
Yeah, that's assault on a minor.
I crumpled him hard. Don't play games with God.
I mean, I've heard of, youth pastors talking like that, but no one's ever I've never seen anyone actually punch a kid.
When are you gonna stop playing games with God?
Quite frankly, Kevin, I have the same question for you.
Oh, Jesus.
New leader, Tony Earl.
About the time this bottle runs dry.
I'm not sure if that's talking about Kevin's
Is that
religious
the answer?
experiences, Kevin's experiences with children, Kevin's experiences with punching people, all of the above.
Your behavior towards God.
Yes, Kevin, what kind of excuse do you have?
What's your excuse, sir?
Would you take God's knuckles into your chest cavity?
And I think I have more than once.
Wow.
More than one what?
A chest punch
Cavity?
from God.
I
Had more than one of those.
Develop a better workout regimen. You can beat him.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, I think it's possible. Anything's possible. Punching out God, very possible.
Oh, no, it's not. Tim, are you listening to this stupidity?
I have a better idea. Buy the 2 for $4 and get 1 free deal at your local gas station. Buy 3 Snickers bars, throw it at God, and see what he does.
And the Lord said, it's not right, and it does.
I am losing brain cells by the second.
I was doing
Can't
fine
lose what
until
you don't
JP
have.
started just
Sorry.
making random noises.
Beans don't burn on the grill.
Snickers
What?
don't burn on the grill.
Snickers do not burn.
Tim, can you help me break down what the hell's going on?
Alex,
Alan.
Jimmy Steve. Oh no, Ampio.
Whoa! Ampio is now just P.O. because he's pissed off.
Alex Crouch is 6th, maintaining his points lead. Clear, obvious turnaround for the 04. You can already tell he's championship too.
He'll collapse in the second half of the season again.
I'm gonna get off here for now. See you guys later.
What?
See you, Kevin.
Twitter.
I gotta take a shower and get ready for bed, man.
You need to get straight with God, bud.
You should go to bed.
You're not wrong.
Go do that right now.
I will read my Bible in the shower.
Okay.
Good idea.
The pages will
Getting
get wet.
baptized in the shower.
Better than being baptized in bourbon like I have been the last 4 fucking years. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Fish don't burn in the shower.
They could if it's hot enough.
Cool.
Hey! We exchanged one idiot for another. We need to talk to you, sir.
What in the name of fucking Christ are you people talking about while I'm trying to eat a pizza?
You gotta accept God into your life. By way of punch to the chest.
When are you gonna stop playing games with God, Tim?
Church of Tiny Tim, sir.
Hello, children!
It's hello, my dear friends.
Hello, my dear friends!
Welcome to...
Quit playing games with God!
He was very religious. He yelled at me constantly.
He did. Yes, his voice went down 6 octaves. You can't
good way.
touch your pie hole, Howard.
You brought us down a whole octave.
Glenn Kaufman, Christian Torres, Ben Gear, Tony Long, and Scott Deutsch have all gone down. Michael Henson makes an unscheduled pit stop. He is 2 laps down.
Tragedy! Feeling's gone and he can't go on as tragedy.
Battle for 6th, Jimmy Stevens, Alex Krapser, and Rick Jackson. All 3 are serious championship contenders.
Oh God. Very exciting Blue Jackets game tonight. They're tied at 5 with a minute to go in the 3rd.
5?
Yes.
Don't they average like 2.5 goals a game?
Yes. Oh, Jackets have the ball. They're going up the field.
Ball?
Field?
I think he did that on purpose.
Is Kyle Busch about to get canceled?
What did he do now? I'm pretty sure that's his wife.
Does that make it okay to just randomly grope her without consent? I don't think it does.
I think this is a case of really
Him reading into things on the internet.
Tim, this is a family channel.
after we've been talking about punching kids.
Where's Ted Musgrave?
Going to overtime in C-Bus.
Ted Musgrave is?
Ted Musgrave is probably watching the family channel.
You know,
I don't think that exists anymore.
I think Tiny Tim might be right.
About God.
Well, about his interview. Like, Howard Stern didn't have to make fun of him.
Oh, he's in the wall.
It's in the fence!
He didn't, but that's all he ever does. And Tiny
It's
Tim
true.
did that too, so I think Howard apologized.
Probably.
Oh, and Michael's giving it back to him.
I think Michael's going crazy. Probably had too much chicken on his last pit stop.
I don't think he's pitted yet.
Nah, he's pitted. He's 2 laps down.
Probably why he's passing cars and he just left pit road with some fresh Goodyear chickens.
Be interesting to see where he ends up if we rain the whole way.
Probably still towards the back because that's where he was when he started.
No.
Especially when he's getting held up by slow cars like the Pennzoil Monte Taurus.
Excuse me, what now?
That's
If it
a
looked
Taurus.
anything like a Taurus, I'd agree with you. But
It's a Dodge Monte Taurus. What are you talking about? That TRD power under the hood.
that's definitely Lucas Racing power.
Are you doing the crack?
Usually it's Tony that's that about.
No, can't you see everybody's doing the whack?
Oh, what? What?
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Okay.
We'll see where the ball is spotted.
Yeah, guys, I'm trying to make it here.
We'll see where the ball is spotted.
I'm going down.
Back after this.
I
Do we
think
have a-
Scott Deutsch pulled a Kurt Busch.
Do we have a different breed caution? No? Not yet.
Flying?
Pretty sad that the first thing in the race I see is that.
This is not indicative of extravaganza racing. I think Larry Wayne's gonna have some words to say about this. Oh my god, Scott Deutsch just killed himself live on TV like our Bud Dwyer.
Oh god.
Prayers for Scott.
Hey, I dare you to air that on your Twitch.
Foley? Is that Foley? Did he get tires?
I don't think so.
Oh
No,
my.
he did. You're right.
We are starting to see some more cars on pit road.
Ugh.
Which is, I
How
think,
did that not bring out a caution?
Well, fortunately, he slid onto the pit road.
Tony Long seems to be having a problem back there. Oh. Didn't you just come out of the pit?
Yeah, he's already 2 laps down. Bill's 3 laps down.
Eventually, they should just stop counting the laps. Should race on a timer like soccer.
Oh, is there gonna be like penalty time or whatever? That'd be fun if the race was like an hour and a half long and under caution it like accumulated penalty time or whatever. And they just kept racing the time they were under caution under green.
Hey, Connor Germain did make a race, and he's having a pretty solid run in 25th place.
Run down
Congrats
through
to
the
Connor.
field. Tony Pizarro first, John Batista second, Matt Brown then Tim McDonald. 5th is Jimmy Stevens, Alex Krapser, Rick Jansen in 7th, all battling these heavy lap cars. Quadruple Baconator every time I look at it.
Looks like the Cup.
It does. Last time I went to Wendy's, I got a large fry and a large drink. It tasted really good. But that was like 2.5 years ago.
I like to get the triple Baconator and then realize, you know, this could very well kill me in the next 5 years, but it's pretty good.
Quality over quantity.
Live in the moment, my man. And the moment says triple Baconator and loaded baked potato.
Think about it. If you eat bad enough, your heart attack will be so bad you won't even feel it because you'll be dead immediately.
In a food coma.
Yeah. Then you will be detoxed down to 120 pounds again, and you can do it all over again.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I've never had their chicken nuggets.
They're pretty good. I had their spicy nuggets the other night when I went.
I'm a big fan of McNuggets, but I think Wendy's is the best fast food nuggets. Especially spicy nugs.
Yes. Although I will say their spicy nuggets with the sriracha sauce was a little bit too much for me to handle.
I imagine it probably hurt later.
Dude, I'd give anything just to eat anything fried.
Yeah. That's how you know you're American.
Yeah, we have such a great culture, don't we?
Perfect.
Coca-Cola, fried foods,
Goop, there it is.
rap music.
American food is really funny because it's like, hey, you know, what is great from the Asian continent? Well, you know, their seafood is outstanding. Great. So how about we fry that and, you know, add a little bit of spice to it. Fucking new cuisine right there.
That's all our
Boom.
food is. We just take it and make it more unhealthy.
Are we complaining about this?
No, I love it.
No.
Nah, we're eating good.
There's nothing better than watching an old NASCAR race from the 70s, and you see all the people in the stands and in the infield, and they're all fat.
No shirts. It's awesome.
I'm talking about Larry like that.
Battle for fifth, Alex Krapser and Jimmy Stevens.
And I don't know how much longer that Ampio car can really go.
He's overachieved.
That thing's like... I just mean the scheme. That scheme is, you know,
Well,
that's ancient.
Here's for you.
Here's the thing, Spears. It's funny you say that.
Tim made a new scheme, but I didn't put it in yet. It's the same thing, it's just slightly different. And on the new template.
Oh god, I forgot about this screenshot.
Wow, those cars look like just kind of drove away after that, completely clean. I doubt there was any long-term rip in the pits. Would you get like 10 seconds optional?
No, the car is entirely fucked.
I don't know, man. It looks like...
Both of the front wheels are off, but...
Oh, that's normal. That's how it's supposed to drive.
No, they're driving good.
Tony, I have a place in town where you can get fried chicken. It's called Crispy Crunchy Chicken with K's. But not the chicken part.
What do they have there? Like, how do they fry
It's like
it?
Cajun... I don't know, it's Cajun fried food and it's pretty good. It's alright. I mean, it's cheap. It's built into the gas station. It's rather odd.
That sounds really awesome. The good thing about gas stations, usually they'll lower the price of something, or raise the price of something to make one or the other cheaper.
It's super odd. It's like their own chicken place built into the Circle K at a 76 station. It's really odd. Good food though, I mean...
What's the price of the stuff?
Oh... It's decent. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Green flag stops. Tony Pizarro, the leader, has already been on road.
Concerned about Zach, he's just kind of stuck there.
No, that's a normal stop. What they're doing is... I think they're gluing the lugs as they put them on.
Like 1965. Lord almighty. Do they sell ice cream at that fried place?
Ooh, actually, I don't know. I mean, it is shared with the gas station, so you could probably just walk over to the freezer and... Hey, I want this chocolate taco. You guys like Choco Tacos, whatever they're called? I used to love them.
When I was
I have no idea what you're talking about.
they were the most expensive thing in the ice cream machine. So I didn't get it, but one day I got it, and it wasn't as good as some of the other stuff that was cheaper. But
Tim?
I remember really liking the cone part.
Oh yeah. It's just a chocolate Klondike bar.
Yeah, I've never seen one of those in my life.
Like, yeah, really? Did you ever go to an ice cream truck?
We didn't really have ice cream trucks.
God, fucking St. Louis. Wait, you didn't live there when you were growing up. Where'd you grow up at? Florida? Fucking gator trucks.
Oh, a lot of damage on the 30 Mark Guthrie.
Mark Guthrie already to the outside.
Oh, we are under yellow.
Holy crap.
We got a
Wow,
clear
wow.
distance before that happened.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Adam may have done that on purpose.
I think they have animosity from last
Shades of Tony Stewart and Ryan Newman.
It's like the AI's like, this is my line, this is the pit exit line, and neither of us are moving.
Right out of caution, animosity.
Mark's day is probably done.
I think it was probably good for Rob Scarberry because I think that keeps him on the lead lap.
Well, he's in the pit still. I think it cycled through.
Yes, but I believe the slowed pace is going to allow him to stay on the lead lap, possibly.
It's just shades of Kurt Busch pitting one lap too early and Justin Haley winning the 500.
Brad, you are right. Good analysis. And Michael Henson is up to third after short pitting. Why am I coming in again? You
Loose wheel on the 12, guys. Loose wheel on the 12.
Look,
He was good. He was good. He just felt the vibration. All the lugs were on. Miscommunication in the 12 pits.
No,
Miscommunication.
That was the AI top off. That's the new advanced feature.
I would have passed the fucking pace car here.
Hopefully Rob stays out. And he could be the leader.
Oh, Lord.
Foley pitted early, and that's how he got back up to the front. Now he's changing tires.
Man, so we fucking made it all the way to the goddamn place order button before they told me they were out of stock.
Well, you each time.
One of these days, SpongeBob's gonna get the bus out of rock bottom. One of these days!
Someone should really tell them that the Xboxes, that came out probably almost 20 years ago.
Well, see, Xbox decided with their confusing naming structure that they'd be better off just advertising Xbox instead of Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Chex Mix. There's just Xbox Fridge, Xbox Box X1 Box Lewis.
Lap cars.
Wait, I'm a lap down?
You
Yes.
had a really bad pit stop.
You were.
The leader is that guy.
You're actually about to go 2 laps down.
Yeah, you had a horrendously long stop. I don't know what happened.
That's to be expected these days.
So Zach, 500, was easily the most unlucky. He blows up in the Bonanza race in Richmond.
Got a good chance to get back in the lead lap, though. He's already passed Tim.
Mountains or hills?
Yeah, Doug, I want to hear it.
Alright, Doug. So I'm running like dead last at Knoxville because I get taken out on lap like 10, okay?
Oh, good job, Doug.
I stay out for 70 green laps, running the back, Doug. And I'm running the bottom. Bottom's faster line at this point. I'm saving fuel at the same time. And people start running out of gas. I'm running 10th. I'm working all my way up to be right behind the leader, Doug, and he's saving fuel, and I'm good. They call a fucking race. These people ran out of fuel.
Wow, Doug.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Not your fault they ran out of fuel.
Obviously, Roger Wagner doesn't outrun this league because he knows how to run a fuel race.
Well, it wasn't a situation where the cars were full of fuel and they were running out. They just ran too low on fuel.
It was full of fuel.
Oh, well.
You can only put like 15 gallons in the lead.
So would you get second?
I don't know, Doug. You said, oh, we're probably gonna freeze the field before the fuel situation. I'm running like
Oh, come on. You can't do that because you were back there saving.
I mean, not knowingly, but it just kind of worked out.
You were saving, Doug. You were saving.
So tell them you're gonna quit the league and report them.
Show them
And
your World 100 trophy. Put some fucking respect on it.
so is Zach at the tail end of 1 lap down or the tail end of 2 laps? Or a tail end of the lead lap? Okay.
He's the last car winning.
And Rob having a pretty good run up there, battling for 5th.
What happened to Brandon Reigns?
I'm not sure.
He came back for a while.
Just literally just pulled down the pit, ripped the hood off, and came back out on the track. Man, we got a cooling problem. Just take the hood off.
Octane strategy.
That's the Chase Briscoe move.
The car's too tight. We're gonna remove nose weight.
Dude, Rob is flying. He just
Speaking-
passed the best driver in Extravaganza, Rick Jackson.
Tim, what are you going to do for World of Outlaws fantasy races?
Yeah, we're losing quite a bit.
Hope that they actually race again this year.
Well, they just scheduled like 12 races for the next 6 weeks.
Oh wow, I'll have to look at what they've actually scheduled.
Yes.
When I was looking earlier, there was just nothing on the schedule for like April.
Yes, now they have races. They don't have a race this week, but they have races pretty much every week after that until Bristol.
Well, I'm sure they'll rain those out too.
Probably some of them. I mean, they're going to Indiana and Missouri, so... By the way, Batista has a big lead. He's got about 7 lap cars between he and the second place car of Tony Pizarro.
5 lap cars.
Yes!
Hugh Domingue, Randy Dobbins, Aaron, and Matt. And that also includes Zach Michael.
Oh, that's a nice Lucas Racing Wendy's machine.
You know, I finally listened to Larry Mack Part 2, and I really didn't know how much Dale Sr. actually did not like driving the car outside of race day. And it's pretty funny, because if he actually tested the way other drivers tested, he probably would have won like 9 championships. But, you know, I guess 7's okay.
What's dumb is that the next interview, they talk about him being the only guy at practice in the IROC series. So it's like he pick and choose based off of what he felt like doing. I don't know.
He just got old, I guess.
What a fucking excuse.
That's probably what he was doing his whole career, so he just went with it.
Tony, I just watched the race where Dale like falls out of the seat at Darlington. When he like didn't know where he was.
Dale?
Earnhardt.
I thought you said Gale, so I just wanted to clarify.
Sorry.
Sayers.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Gale in the stands falling off his seat.
Ouch!
Yes, it was a race where they had to carry him to the infield care center, and then they put Mike Dillon in the car for like 300 laps.
I remember watching it in the first couple laps, he's like hitting the wall.
He
Find the pit road.
he said he couldn't figure out how to get in the pit.
We laugh, but it's a very serious thing.
Like, you could have blocked the track, and he probably would have just plowed through whatever was blocking the track.
Could you imagine if he stayed on the gas and passed out? Oh Battle for fifth. Johnny Reed.
This is so unrealistic.
Why, Doug?
Rob running 5th at a short track?
JP, you're leading.
Look,
Dog.
Rob's
You
got
missed-
a good 40 years on the circuit. I mean,
Did he win at Richmond once?
No.
Dog. You missed what happened, but Rob was in pit road when the caution came out and didn't go a lap down because of that, and then didn't have to pit under caution because he already had tires. That's why he got up to the front.
That's true, but I think Rob would be up here anyway. He's a
that just reminded me of something. Richard Petty and Kevin Harvick both share the same common racetrack, but for different reasons. It is their best track, and it is their worst track. You know what track that is?
Daytona.
Kentucky?
Phoenix.
Yeah, because Phoenix was added pretty late into Richard's run, so he pretty much sucked at that point.
That is Richard's career worst track. If you do all his results by track,
yeah, because the first race
finish
was in
is
'88. It was garbage.
I mean,
So,
he
I
had
mean,
5 races there. Sonoma, he was ass too.
Watkins Glen probably too.
Sonoma was the same way, wasn't it?
They got a
Sonoma added
Watkins Glen in the
87 or
60s.
something.
I think Sonoma was 89, right?
Yeah. But did they run Watkins Glen in the 60s or just the 80s and 90s?
They ran it once in the 60s. He finished 21st.
Oh, so that doesn't help.
Richard Petty was a road
I was curious because I was looking at results by track, and I'm like, I just want to look at this guy and see how he would have kind of stacked up in modern racetrack layouts. And the fact that he still won, I think it was 56 races on tracks mile or bigger. I mean, he would have had a decent career if that was the only thing that mattered.
Does it say what his track would be? Is it like Martinsville or Dover?
Probably
Martinsville. I don't know. It's the way you want to go. If you want to go by wins, I mean, Martinsville, Richmond, North Wilkesboro. Jesus, you have 67 races at Martinsville. How is that possible?
You don't retire and you keep having fun. That's what she should have done. Stop racing Daytona. If you want to race, race.
But don't run the road courses because you could get killed at Sears Point or Watkins Glen.
Who got killed at
There- No one but Richard Petty plowed into the first turn while at Sears Point and broke his leg in 1990.
Was that the one where Benny Parsons was screaming?
Yes.
That was awesome. Don't forget John Krebs.
Glad you said it before I had to.
That guy used to own a Kane and West team with Jack Sellers for a really long time. They were garbage. The way that he tumbled. Oh God, no. Jack Sellers is borderline I don't know, what is his up equivalent to how awful he was? I mean, I know he died.
What about John Summers Jr.?
To put into perspective how bad Jack Sellers was, when you have 282 Kane and West stars and you only have 12 lead lap finishes, that's a problem.
But who was there to even compete with on the K&N back with Winston West?
Yeah, no one.
Doug George is a champion, Lance Hooper is a champion. Come on.
I think one of his most iconic DNQs, however, is Indianapolis. I think he qualified 55th in that race.
Not bad. That was a race where only one Winston West guy qualified for the field, and it was because he had a provisional.
Wow. Who is Mike Chase?
Yes.
Rob Scarberry is going to win this race.
Pretty sure that won him.
Well, there's the kiss, yeah.
Nope. Spock can say it.
Mike Chase's sponsor, Star Race Computers. The fuck is that?
Did you know he was going to go full-time in 92 in the Cup Series?
Wow.
He made a deal with AJ Foyt to run like a few races in 91 and then the full season in 92. And he ran like one race in 91 at Daytona and crashed and never ran that car again, I don't think.
Well, you destroyed a car. Okay.
Oh, you're in 4 races, so let's finish at 25th.
Someone said on the fan-controlled football subreddit, they need to make it like Blitz the League. Allow steroids, fan bites for which player has to play drunk. Oh, that's it.
Blitz the League was pretty fun. Having to go from Division 3 to Division 1 was awesome. I think it was 3. It might have been only 2 divisions. I don't know, but when you could like break players' legs and like get into huge brawls and then call a play after, it was pretty fun. Nice arcade.
Excuse me, I believe that was a simulator.
Oh yeah, Simcade.
Zach is running for his life out in front of the leader at the tail end of 1 lap down.
Zach is faster than JB. You can see here that the Richmond draft is so strong that JB's able to tailgate the 20 way past the 12. The 12 is 4 seconds behind. Maybe it's the dominoes. JB sees dominoes, so he runs faster to catch up to the dominoes.
I think I'm gonna petition Harrison James Jr. to allow us to run the open face helmet again. That way I can. I want to be able to see the air when I drive.
Why are you sending a petition to him?
Because he's our Mike Helton guy.
Really?
Who would you want us to send the petition to?
I could tell Jeremy Pringle, but you know.
I don't know, maybe like head of officiating?
So, Jeremy Pringle?
So, Eldon Sawyer.
I like that Xfinity car for Chad Glass. What is that, Red Horse Extravaganza Racing?
Yes. Apex Brazil.
I could be wrong, but I feel like did Apex Brazil turn out to be a Ponzi scheme or something?
That sounds like something that.
I don't know. When you hear the word Brazilian and Ponzi and scheme together, I think they kind of just run together in like a regular sentence. I think if you Googled it, it would just autocorrect it, do the same thing all the time, like Brazilian Ponzi scheme.
Well, it looks like it's still a thing, but it also doesn't have a wiki page, so.
Oh, that means it's not official then.
Craig and Foley battle. Keeps on trucking.
Well, it's the other series.
Tundra Cup?
Rob is catching the 22.
Okay, average speed at dirt still in a modified 96 miles an hour.
The 20 car is very fast. It is annoying that he's 2 laps down, or 1 lap down.
Yeah, can you give him a lap back or something, Tony?
I'd give him a lap back, but he's gonna have to earn it first.
So...
No.
I think the frame on the 15 car is just a bit rusted. I don't know how it passed inspection. I guess that's all that they have, though.
Tony, why was Jerry Nadeau such a sought-after prospect?
I mean,
He
his
shouldn't have
name.
been. He was horrible in the 9 car, but then he drove the 25 and he was okay.
I mean, he's been horrible in every car I've ever seen him in, and we haven't even gotten to the 9.
Look, he's marketable. I guess he's got a race car driver name.
Think of him as another Robbie Gordon or Wally Dallenbach. But the difference is Wally and Robbie are kind of assholes, but Jerry Nadeau's a nice guy, so I actually like him. And he actually won. That wasn't weird like Robbie Gordon in New Hampshire. So when Robbie won in New Hampshire, they grabbed old sticker tires from Martinsville, and it was magically faster, and that's how he won. I did not know that until I watched.
Oh.
Wow, they probably cheated the tires.
Probably. They wanted to see a new driver win.
Look, I don't know. Kevin Hamlin, Dale Earnhardt's crew chief would never,
That wasn't a points race, was it?
He would never cheat.
It was.
Was it? No. I don't know, I can't respect anyone like Jerry Nadeau that ran Indy-style cars in Europe.
There's so many people in the Busch series that deserve a shot. So to hire him just makes no sense.
Why did Kevin Harvick go from Kevin Hamlin, Senior's crew chief, to Todd Berrier? Oh, sorry, and Gil Martin. Like, what was the logic behind that? Was that like a Harvick request, or? Like, why would Robbie Gordon deserve Kevin Hamlin?
He didn't. But maybe Kevin Hamlin could have made him better. Was their thought process. Well, bad things are happening.
Oh, was Foley upside down?
Let me guess, I probably just went a lap down.
No,
Or 2 laps down.
Full expression of 197.82
Oh, the 86 is out there without a hood.
just destroyed Rob.
Like, I understand you're mad that Rob's ahead of you, but give him a break, man.
Somehow Rob's still in the top 10, though.
That actually did more damage to. Actually, I think Foley's okay. That was nothing.
Called moderate damage.
Miller came flying in there. Oh my god.
So, do we know if Zach stayed one lap down?
No, he's doing a good job.
I bet you're saying no, he didn't stay one lap down.
That's not how that goes.
And Matt Raboyne gets a lap back.
Watch, now Zach's gonna lose a lap in the pit under caution.
He's one lap down, so he's gonna wait.
Problem is doing that all over again.
That's gonna be a challenge.
Just gotta get in position, man.
Well,
That
if
32 car looks fantastic. It's had a great day. Look at that bumper.
this was modern NASCAR, we could stay out and take a wave around.
Just hack the AXE, man.
Nothing better than hacking the
You'd hack the iRacing EXE.
Should we really be talking about this on a stream?
Sure, it's not my stream.
Better take that 28 off of the Zach Miller pit.
Yeah, you might get confused.
Now what happened was the volunteer kids forgot to change the sign cover.
Damn UNOH students.
It's still worth it. They're free.
Oh yeah. It's like Arcade teams. Wow guys, that was a nice 7-minute stop we had there. Since I didn't pay you anything, they really can't complain.
Problem is, stuff like that's becoming irrelevant because they don't do live pit stops anymore.
What do you
I know,
mean?
that does kind of suck.
What do you mean you ran over the air hose and knocked down 3 people behind the pit wall and then dragged your pit board around the racetrack? That's a problem?
You can't do that.
It's
I
only
thought
a
that was just the
problem-
wedge adjustment.
It's only a problem if the guys that get hit complain.
Look, the worst rule ever is NASCAR decided that you can't take equipment out of the box. Like, if I want to drag a fuel can around the track at 120 miles an hour, I really should be able, like, to. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
My extra tank.
I just go ahead and strap a stick of dynamite to the front of the car and...
Yeah, it's definitely more of a disadvantage to me than an advantage.
Yeah, if I want to do it, you should let me do it. Goddamn rulebook. I feel like it's so rare that wrenches get left in cars anymore. Like, I feel like in the 2000s it always happened. Ah, damn it!
They probably didn't care. Green flag is out.
Wow, of course Mark is leading the inside lane.
Oh my god!
It's the big one. Everyone's in it.
Oh! Wow. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we didn't take that there wave around. I don't know, where am I?
Oh, I like that they're still ready.
Oh, I'm like the last car in line.
It looked a lot worse with the camera.
Oh, watch out, boy! You don't want to.
Brad's like, look, I got a hole here. I can just dive in there. I'll take it. Scott Jackson's like, nope.
Come on, dog. What the fuck are you doing?
Is that who hit him? Was it Scott that hit him? Or did they? Yeah, he just came down. I don't know. It's like,
Brad was trying to get him. were like 4. Bear is dominant. Zach Michael gains 5 spots in the incident. From 34th to 29th. What is Connor Germain doing?
Happen now.
You know what I've been enjoying about the Xfinity broadcasts? Is that Jeff Gordon and Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer and Mike Joy aren't calling the Xfinity races. Taking notes, NBC.
Yes.
Fire Rick Allen into the sun.
Yes.
I like Rick Allen.
Wow. You're dead to everybody in here now.
Yeah,
Look, we have to be optimistic more. We're always complaining about the commentators. So I'm choosing to like Rick Allen. I'm not saying I do, actually.
Like a my body, my choice thing?
Are you brain damaged? Yeah.
No, it's a
Rick Allen brain damaged?
Everything has to
be
serious at the time.
Alright, do we make it through turn 2 again?
Green flag is out.
Yeah, Tim, there's nothing wrong with that engine. That looks good. They should just spray some brake cleaner on it, and it'll fix all of that.
Oh, there it is. That's the big one.
Oh no!
Oh, fucking crap!
Well, it doesn't get much worse than that.
And Rob's ride comes to an end. Possibly his career.
You know that time that Richard Petty had a really bad wreck and probably was never the same after?
Man, look at me and Spears getting around bad. You ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, well, Ben Gear just committed murder. I mean, that...
This might be Rob's last ever top 10 run.
Is it a top 10 run if he finishes outside the top 10?
But they say it's not about where you finish, it's about where you were running.
Yeah, I think this is a product of having very slow cars in front of very fast cars.
Look at Glenn, master of getting by wrecks.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
His reaction was so slow that it actually helped him because he didn't drive into the wreck.
It's a good strategy. Just be so far back that you don't get in them.
Well, that's a bummer for Rob. Not good.
What is good, JB is about to win the halfway bonus if he can lead lap 200 and win that vacant.
Yes, dude.
Oh, this is good. We got Mark on the inside again, up front. That's
Kind
awesome.
of clusterfuck happens here.
14 cars on the lead.
And here comes the big wreck. I don't understand how I keep passing all these cars when wrecks happen and I'm still like last in line.
All these cars are laps down.
Ah, he's doing the Tony Stewart at Indy thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Tony, I know track resistance is key all day, but how do you feel about those 2-lap old tires? Okay, bring them down. 4 tires.
Apparently Fry's Electronics is closing forever in an hour and 37 minutes.
I didn't know they were still open.
Oh, not after midnight tonight, I guess. I ever saw a store in person.
I went to the one in Industry.
Oh my god.
Zach, why are you hitting the wall?
I'm pissed off.
Why are all these cars hitting? Jeez, Zach.
Did we win the bacon?
I'm not the only one that's done this. This has been a continuous issue with this track that's been ignored.
John Batista changed the bacon bonus.
Yeah!
Yeah, I went to One Fries. It's the one on the Wikipedia page that has all the gears in front and City of Industry. It's okay, like it's kind of a cool place, but it's very outdated. All electronic stores are.
Pretty much, yeah.
Best Buy's not far behind, to be honest. I mean, they're all just gonna fall apart. Everyone's just gonna buy online.
Yeah, but you know who has Micro Center? Nobody. 5 people. Yes, I know you have one. I know you have one.
Yeah, I've got one like 5 minutes from you.
You and about 10 other people.
I think you can count all the Micro Centers in the US on one hand.
This Micro Center like an hour from here, and every time I Google like computer parts, they'll have something I want that's cheaper. So I'll go to order it online, and they say, "Oh, you got to come to our store." Like, I'm not gonna drive an hour to save $10 on a processor. If I can order it online, I'll do it.
I'd love to go to one if it wasn't in fucking Huston, I think it is.
Yeah, the one near me I drive by on my way to from work, so.
I'm jealous, man. It's pretty cool.
Alright, Tony, Delta.
I don't know what it is about baseball concessions, but the food is like, it's just good. I've never had a bad experience with baseball concessions.
Get a 36-foot hot dog from the Texas Rangers concession stand.
Wait, what?
I think it's like 3 feet.
That's awesome.
Probably like a bean stick or something.
Tony, how many?
Or did he say a 36-foot hot dog?
Well, it's 3 feet, but in the world of hot dogs, it might only be 36.
I'm buying it just for myself, I swear.
Learned your name in the pits. Tony, how many baseball games have you been to since you moved to Alaska?
Wow.
How many what?
It's a little sad that I've been to more ballparks than Tony.
Is it just like it is in the MV baseball?
Big and green.
Yeah, there's a lot of John Legends.
What?
You know Barry Bonds actually played in the Alaska Baseball League when he was in college. It's a pretty cool fact.
It's supposedly a very popular league.
I think, yeah, a lot of guys played in it. I know he played in it, and I know Jason Giambi played in it. I'm sure a ton of other guys did too.
Did anybody play in that league that didn't do massive amounts of steroids?
Oh wow, Kurt Suzuki played there. Yep.
Kurt Suzuki.
Josh Donaldson.
Tony, you have 2 Alaska Baseball League teams in Anchorage?
It's not a big deal up here.
Oh. You have the Bucks and the Glacier Boys.
Now there's a team name.
Wait, where's JV to complain about that?
In the cotton candy Trix yogurts?
They're the Glacier Pilots. I figured I'd get a rise.
Glacier
I'd
guys?
get a rise out of JV for saying they were the Glacier Boys.
I mean, I'm not a Glacier Boys fan, dog. So.
Whatever happened to the whole Hawaii Winter Baseball League.
Fuck is that?
That's a contradiction. Hawaii winter.
Yeah, right there, Jimmy.
I'm so fucking nerd. Could I get a Mobile 1 or an MC Delco air filter? Or oil filter?
I think you should get AC Delco because it's a Dale Jr. sponsor.
Tony, that is what I usually use.
JB, get a flam.
Oh, how fucking dare you? Don't even
Track racing fans
don't even joke about that. I mean, that's even. There's a lot of things I joke about, like, you know, the Holocaust or something, but I wouldn't even joke about putting a Fram oil filter in a car. That's just too far. That's over the line.
Yeah, I have heard some bad things about Fram. I recommend going with a Motorcraft filter.
You know, honestly, Zach, I might have a Motorcraft filter in there because I used a new one last time and I don't remember which one I put on.
Will it work if I just cram a bunch of coffee filters in there?
Yeah, just get like one of those like little metal like thermos lid things and put like 30 coffee filters down in there and jam it up in there. Put some like JB weld around the outside so it sticks. Get a good seal around it.
Fuck JB weld.
Do you have a Napa around you?
Me, yeah.
If you want to spend like a little more money, that sucks because
I
the
had
Napa
one
Gold
near me in North Carolina.
The Napa Gold is basic Wix filter. I just usually buy one of those and they work pretty damn good.
Wix? The guys that do websites?
Yeah, sure.
No, Ryan Newman's filters.
Yeah, I got my current Napa Gold at 7,700 miles. I should probably change it because usually 7,500 is like, okay, I need to stop. That's too much, even on synthetic.
Apparently Mobile One makes an oil that they recommend because the oil itself lasts so long. You have to change the filter and then you put the same oil like back into it.
I'm just gonna throw out there, if I'm changing the filter, I'm gonna go ahead and just say fuck it, new oil. Like,
I mean, it's fully synthetic oil, Tim. It lasts like 500,000 miles.
I mean, yeah, but if you're gonna go through the hassle of changing the filter, you might as well just drain and change oil while you're at it, right?
So, here's why you should never buy a cheap oil filter. Brought to you by your friends at Reddit. Just don't buy one. If you look at it, don't touch it. Just don't look at it. Because after 7,000 miles, it'll look like the one on the left.
Yikes.
Yeah, I bet the one on the left probably take the covers off and you're like, wow, that's a lot of sludge. Ah, that's okay.
Whoa, dog.
Okay, time to reckon.
I think I changed mine after 4,500 miles.
Battle for the lead, 12 and 39.
If you run synthetic now, 3,000's a joke. Like, I don't know why. 5,000, that's a good number for synthetic.
Mine's a synthetic
really
blend,
push it.
so it recommended 5,000.
Yeah.
But it was a year or 5,000.
Yeah, I always hit the time before I hit the miles, so.
Yeah.
If I lived in a wind climate, I would undoubtedly change my oil twice a year to different weights, but as we know, California doesn't get cold.
Well, ours don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey Spears, guess what oil filter I have on my car?
Ram?
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Dog.
Sure, yes, sir.
It's okay.
Did you run outside and check?
Yeah. I did not
Your
see any
Moxie
rats
will
out there.
live.
What?
It's gonna live fine. It's gonna live a life. What did it chew through, the rats?
It chewed through a wire that went to my purge vent valve.
Hold up, JD, you got rats living in your car now?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's oddly not surprising there for some reason.
Yeah, my truck was solid for 6 months, and the other weekend I went over there and kind of cracked it open and was cleaning it out, and I opened the glove box, and sure enough, every piece of paper and registration card in there was chewed to bits.
That's disgusting.
And I bet it won't start.
Luckily
did
it
it start?
started, but I did have a couple wires chewed on. Some of my lights have been chewed on, so that's great.
Yeah, oddly, when he started it, he could smell the smell of burning rack.
Well, Sears, I've had this check engine light on, and it just so happened to be in the same family as my last check engine light for the evap system. So I blew it off for a while, like, oh, well, I'll fix it, whatever, because it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, I went to go check it the other night, and what do you know? It chewed through the fucking wire to that
Yellow.
Actually, a few months ago, when I went to go do my cold air intake, I had to blow out an entire nest in my engine.
Ooh. Speaking of blowing out.
Oh!
Bugster doesn't even look like he has any damage.
Like, I don't know what the 15 was doing, but he somehow made Bloodster blow up.
Oh,
15's been a slow piece of shit all night.
I'm telling you that
is mimicking the 55s everywhere.
the 15 is probably a Rick Ware car.
Oh.
I mean, isn't that a Rick Ware number this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chris Wyndham's gonna drive it at Eldora.
Yeah.
Or Bristol. Why do I keep saying that?
Wish it was Eldora.
Why?
It's gonna be the same thing though.
I can't wait to watch him finish second.
Just an NASCAR sanctioned racetrack, so that way they don't have to
Watch the
pay
cup
the.
cars on Bristol.
I can't wait to see Ricky Stenhouse take out Wyndham on the first lap.
I can't wait to watch somebody give themselves a fucking concussion, so...
I really hope some amateur doesn't kill himself in running a sprint car. That would be a shame.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's invite only.
Thank God.
But it could happen in the modified that weekend, but the speeds are only getting up to like 96 miles an hour, so probably not gonna happen.
That's alright, you know.
96 mile an hour average.
Dog, it does make you feel better, dog. They have chosen Pennzoil Platinum high mileage full synthetic motor oil.
Jimmy, are you having a stroke?
Does make me feel better.
Not gonna let her pee, Tim.
He was salivating at the thought of some new Pennzoil. I mean, I would.
Tony, unfortunately I see some of your friends on Twitter. They're in an iRacing screenshot. Half the field fell out of the Pro Series race tonight.
Oh. That's awesome.
Who fell out?
Logan and David Rattler.
Oh, dog, did Derek Justice fall out?
Derek Justice fell out. Garrett Haynes fell out. Bobby Zelensky, Brandon Coppinger, Kane Cook, Graham Boland, Ray Alfala.
So what they do, just tell them to fuck off?
They call the race for them?
iRacing says we're continuing the race and we'll finish it and do more investigation after, but all indications are this is not iRacing's issue.
Oh, okay, so 15 people falling out is not an iRacing issue?
Brandon Hayes Cattell.
Are they all on the same network? If they're all with, like, Xfinity, it could be an Xfinity issue.
They're all cheating and they got caught.
Thank you, NASCAR subreddit.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
Oh, this 86 is gonna be so slow.
This 86 is gonna cause them to go 15 wide and kill everybody behind the pit.
I'll make it through, bring it on.
I disagree. He's pretty quick without the hood on. I think that made all the difference.
Weight reduction, yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, look at that Lucas Hauling engine roaring around the outside.
Around the outside.
Wow, how did Miller get into the top 5? That's scary.
He's been in the top 10 for all day.
They're getting good money this season from the new sponsors.
Dog, we really need to work on a 30 for 30 on Sweets Boyle.
I forgot about him.
The impact he's had on this league.
He was only in the
immeasurable.
60 years doing janitor work.
Exactly.
Was that a car stopped on the bottom? Yeah, we got a yellow. Something happened there.
I think that was Jonathan.
It was either that or Dan.
Jonathan is in the 48.
One of the laps for me to make up a lap.
Good.
It was Dan.
Poor Dan. Dan still isn't all the way there after his accident.
It's not Dan though. You can clearly see that he's.
Oh, that car looks okay. Well, you see, I think he blew a tire.
Hello.
Eventually sit on the track to bring up the yellow.
Oh, he's stopping. That's cool.
That's convenient.
He actively braked. Oh, I see we're pulling the NASCAR Cup Series. When I spin, I'll just bring out the yellow.
Not a good look for the series.
I'm honestly surprised Cup drivers didn't abuse that at the road course. I'm really surprised. Like, I was fully expecting someone to spin out in front of the field and just park in the corner and just stay there. And just act like they're stalled, and then when the yellow fully comes out, they just magically refire and drive away.
Haven't they kind of curtailed that by, if NASCAR thinks you did it on purpose, they hold you for like 2 laps now?
I think it's just a lap. Larson did that at Eldora. They held him for a lap, and he got his lap back and won, and everybody was like, "Yay, Larson!"
Sure was
God.
Well, I'm sure Smokey
shit.
Unique appreciated it.
And it's like going nowhere back there. This is gonna get ugly.
I mean, Zach, at this rate, you'll eventually, like, restart near the front and try to get the lap back, right?
Would think.
Did you guys see the payout for the Five Flags ARCA race this week?
No, this is terrible.
Well, it's 5,000 to win, 1,000 to start.
Wow, that's... At that
Jesus.
rate, I would just roll out a fucking starting park and say, thanks.
Well, I was going to be really worried if I looked at the Daytona payout and it was the same thing, but it was not. That is 17,500 to win and 2,200 to start.
Marcus payouts are so fucking garbage. No wonder only 7 guys come out of ways.
That's what they were paying out in the 90s.
I know, like, there's a certain aspect that when you build a race team, like, yeah, we're gonna lose money, we're not here to make money, but ARCA is quite literally, let's just light this check for $1,000. Light it on fire. Wow. Money
And of
well
course,
spent.
Billy Venturini is stupid that he does that fun.
I guess the no live pit stops maybe help that cost saving negligibly. I don't know. That's awful.
The series point fund is $250,000. The Sioux Chief Showdown point fund is $150,000. And the Speedway Challenge is $35,000.
That's the Thursday series, right?
Yeah, the Speedway.
New leader, John Batista.
Passed your ass like you weren't fucking moving.
Dude, I know. You're flying like
You're shit.
a pine cone being thrown by a very fast thrower.
That may very well be the worst metaphor spoken this year. Way to go, Tony.
You know, Tony, that brings up a good point. Have you ever thrown the core of a pine cone?
I have like the
They're very
buttons
hard.
that aren't sticking out at the ends, but it's
Yeah.
like a.
Tony, I was at a birthday party and I got hit in the nuts with a pine cone core. Actually, I got hit in the nuts today too.
Did it fall off a tree or did a kid throw it at
No, yeah, I guess he found it on the ground.
you? He just threw it at your nuts.
Oh, I don't know what the plan was, but it hit me. And today I got hit in the right nut with a tennis ball.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it hurt badly.
It sounds
And this is
like
actually the third time I've gotten hit with a tennis ball in the nuts.
Yeah, I've never
Recently.
gotten hit with a tennis ball in the nuts either.
I'm thinking about contacting this guy for this truck. Buddy, I will take her off your hands for a whopping $325.
No interior pics?
I don't really care.
Does it have an interior?
I'm sure the frame's all fucked up. Love the seller's description. Has new vacuum hoses. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. I want an old beater like this. Just to screw around in.
Oh wow, Doug.
Wow, that's
So I'm guessing someone put that in Celsius and converted it.
I think that's Kelvin.
Oh, speaking of ARCA's Five Flags race, the entry list is out. 15 cars. Wayne Peterson looking for his first career win. Oh, that's ARCA East, never mind. That's like good for ARCA East. For some reason I thought that was an actual ARCA race.
Gotta give tremendous change.
Well, Tony's having another stroke.
Trip hop.
We should add that soundbite to the Giants 49ers 2004 season.
Holy shit.
Matt Nabloy dominating the masses after going 1 lap down.
I have only ever seen one of these in my life before.
758,000 miles?
Yes, and I believe it.
Why? Ow.
Well, you see, when you do a motor refresh, your odometer doesn't reset.
Oh. I guess that's probably why there's the engine block in the bed.
This is two-seater? That's pretty cool.
You know what?
Wait, is this like a truck?
Can we put like a Pizza Planet logo on the top?
Yeah, it is a truck. It's one of those old Volkswagen. I don't know, Tim. How do you say German? How do you say that in German?
Volkswagen.
Wagon Volks.
Nazi.
Probably.
God, Dan is so damn slow.
You gotta give credit to Dan Johnson. His brain injury causes him very much discomfort, but he's out there anyway.
I think I'm gonna buy this. I'd rather be playing pickleball, license plate frame.
The fuck is pickleball?
You've never heard of pickleball?
Do you ever get out?
You're ignorant.
I mean, not really.
Wow, how dare you don't know what pickleball is? Jesus
I don't think any of
Christ.
us get out much, except maybe Spears and Tim. And maybe depending on the day.
Look, pickleball is like the sport you play when you're 90.
Like shuffleboard?
Yeah, it's like a... Imagine ping pong mixed with tennis on like a half-size tennis court. I don't... That's the best way I can explain it.
You have to be like 65 or older to play it.
Here's a good... This picture explains it perfectly. Everything about the picture explains pickle.
They're all elderly except the guy in the orange shirt. God, imagine if I worked at Academy Sports, if there was one here, and they'd be all in fucking NASCAR. Easy, pick up all equipment! No, baby. Just get out of my face and look like your fucking teeth, man.
Tastes like Coke.
I think it tastes like Coke, but with Twix. This could be the new Pepsi.
I'm not spending no $1.75 for no Coke. Well, then you ain't getting no Coke.
I should stop looking at Facebook Marketplace.
Why? It's a great place.
Because I'm about to fucking blow $1,500. It's a shame I don't have a garage anymore.
I'll build one.
I could do that. I just gotta put a bunch of plywood around my covered parking stall.
Yeah, you got an afternoon. Go hit up the Menards.
Y'all got any of the doors that fit my house? You know, they're kind of like this wide and this tall. They're kind of shiny too. Got a couple of grooves in them. Do you have any of those?
Steel doors?
So I get that shit, except I need a box about this big by this big. Like, alright, bro. We have like 600 boxes.
I like the guys that came into Menards Electrical. Like, I need a fuse for my, not fuse, a breaker for my dryer. And I'm like, well, how big is your dryer? What does it require? I don't know. Can we go look at the dryers you have? I'm like, yeah, but they're going to be different than the ones you have, probably.
I don't know why you wouldn't walk in there with the old breaker in your hand.
Or just, like, do a little bit of fucking research before you walk in.
Or somebody who's like, oh, my breaker keeps tripping. I'm like, well, yeah, because you're overloading it.
And I'm not a fucking electrician?
Well, okay, can I put a bigger breaker in? I mean, you can, as long as you don't exceed the amperage for the box. Well, would that fix my problem?
My response is usually, are you a qualified... Are you a qualified electrician? No. Call a qualified electrician. Ask them if you can put a larger breaker on there. If the gauge of your wiring will not support it, you will burn your house.
There's customers that come in that specifically ask for an electrician or a plumber.
We don't have that.
We have those, sir.
We have people that work in that department that know more than you do, but they may not know enough to get you where you need to go. That's why we have plumbers and electricians that you contract out for jobs. That's how they make money. Because they know way more about it than I do, and they certainly know more about it than you do.
Hey, do you guys have a notary here that speaks Lithuanian?
Only on Wednesdays.
Sam, there's 3 white guys standing here. Do you think you speak fucking Lithuanian?
Yes.
Or even, like, do you have someone here who speaks Spanish? Like, are you fucking serious?
To be fair, dog, I think most of Lithuania is probably white.
I don't think so, Doug. I think they're a little colored, like Asian. They're a little darker, dog, like an off-white. They're like vanilla ice cream.
Go to the paint desk and ask for a Lithuanian color.
And you'd probably get vanilla. Actually, if I think Lithuanian or even Asian people, I think of like, Tony, what's that shit that they fry egg rolls in?
Breading? Batter?
Yeah, what is it?
What he just said.
It's not batter.
But it is.
It's a roll. You roll it. No, you don't fucking roll batter. You dip it in batter. But they don't dip egg rolls. They roll it.
I think they just honestly bread it, but I don't know how they bread it.
No, they don't, Tony.
Yes,
You
they
batter chicken. You don't roll chicken in a fucking blanket.
Do for pigs in a blanket.
Tony, why are egg rolls folded on the ends? Because it's rolled. They don't dip it in fucking egg wash and breading. It's not fried chicken. Jesus Christ, for someone who eats Chinese as much as you do, I would hope you know that.
I don't know why it's such a big deal. Battle for the lead.
Because before it's cooked, it looks like raw shrimp.
Okay.
It's white with a little see-through. Like a grayish white.
What are we talking about again?
The color of Asian people's skin.
Never mind. I have no interest in answering that question.
I ought to slap every one of you in here. That fucking bullshit you just tried to pull on me.
Well, no, wait a minute. Why slap everybody? You're talking to me.
They bread egg rolls.
Slap
Come
me.
on.
Don't slap everyone.
Slap everyone is.
If you're old and angry like Ken.
You guys think if I just spray this with some orange degreaser that I can get this thing running this weekend?
Yes, sir. Actually, I've got a bunch of super clean you can have. Spears.
Yes, so much super clean.
In a variety, I have all the different sprays. I even have the 4 cleanup shit.
Oh my god, dude, you're a legend.
You can have it all.
For $9.99.
3 easy payments of $29.99. Is that engine like molded together?
Well, what happened was it probably got parked there in the 70s because it is a 58, and then it just kind of just.
Oh,
you know,
did I tell you guys about the 70s? So
No.
this
70s
lady,
nuts.
this lady comes in, and for some reason I'd only told her I'd charge her $3, but she wanted to digitize basically every photo that she ever had from 1910 to 1980, like 9. And it took me about 6 hours to do. And the store made $13 total, but she tipped me
It's incredible profit margins.
$15. It was incredible, and I bet you I scanned about 1,000 pictures by hand. God, that pissed me off.
God, that is awful. I don't even think I could do that.
I really got to see the evolution of the camera, though. We went from...
JB's just flipping through photos like it's a deck of cards. Holy shit, we got color.
We started getting color in about 1965.
And then the resolution started getting better, and you're like, wow.
Kind of cool seeing all those Mustangs in the 60s photos, though.
Yes.
Knowing that they were new.
That's what I love about watching old videos. I'm like, wow, that is a 70 grand car that you could buy for just $1,500.
Dog, I'm not gonna be mad if you lose to Tony, but you better not lose to Craig.
Right, I won't. Oh, so also when I was doing her picture books, I think I lost concentration, and I started putting her photos out of order. And when I gave her back her thumb drive, she was at home crying because she had to put them all back together. She thought it was her mother who had dementia that did it. Like, no ma'am, no ma'am. But obviously I didn't tell her that, I just let her believe it. Oh, sorry,
Had a
man.
lot more fun than you gave off.
No, there's no fun involved. I mean, the $50 is pretty sweet, but...
Yeah, on top of your hourly rate.
Also made $5 from our famous televangelist today.
Oh, with the industry?
Industry?
Is that the guy that you were like, I'm not a part of that industry or something?
No, it's a different guy. No, we have a televangelist who is a box holder here. We're at our store.
That's cool.
Yes, his name is Robert Tilton. He had one of the highest rated church shows of the 90s.
Interesting.
I bet every one of us just Googled it.
Yes.
I sure do some TV evangelists.
Oh, he's been sued multiple times.
Oh, I'm sure.
Give me your money.
One of these days, I really just want to recite one of his ridiculous lines from his videos and just not say anything.
Just stare at him.
I crumpled it.
You crumpled the kid, sir.
Wow, something about this title doesn't make any sense. 1971 Ford Explorer Sport SUV. Yeah, that don't make any sense there.
Well, I saw a Ford Ranger on the road today, and it was a big-ass truck. What the hell did they do with the Ford Ranger?
What, one of the new Rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Ford F-150, like a Ford 125.
Like, what's the point of them bringing back all these fucking names if they're just the same bullshit that they've been putting out? It's trying to piss me off.
Yeah, the mid-size is an awkward mark right now, because it's not even mid-size.
It's either tiny or huge.
Yep.
Dog, I'm really hoping Dalton really oiled those valves out in the engine. Gonna need them.
You're hoping he put oil in the engine?
Sure. The valves, dog.
What is his daily driver? His Monty?
Dalton?
Yeah.
Dalton does not have a Monty.
Oh, I thought he did.
He has a 2000 Grand Prix 40th Anniversary Edition.
Oh, that's what it is.
Doug, does he still have a Buick or whatever?
I think so, dog. He has the Buick, dog, and he has his GTO, now the motorcycle, for whatever reason.
I enjoy motorcycles, but I like dirt bikes better.
The man must be paying a lot of insurance. He drives them all.
Insurance is cheap. Out here, it's your registration. Nothing like buying a new car in California, going to register your vehicle, and you're like, wow, that's $650 for registration. That's cool.
Pay that every year?
If you have a new vehicle, yeah. My registration for a 23-year-old vehicle is $162.
Yikes. Pay like $54.
Yes.
When you get in Florida, it's $75 and you get 3-year tags as well.
Yeah, it's tied to your vehicle's value. So if you buy like a brand new F-350, you're gonna pay damn near $1,000 to register it. Probably actually pay over $1,000 depending on where you live. It's pretty stupid.
You guys gotta do that emissions bullshit.
I
I know.
don't.
I think it's
but
funny that
Cleveland
nobody
does.
smogs. It's really awkward. Well, what's stopping somebody from driving outside of Cleveland and smogging their vehicle?
Right.
Oh, we passed. Missions are good. Tony, how far do you walk to work each day?
I don't think he's here because we're watching the... Yeah, that camera. Cockpit, I'm not here, so let's watch nothing camera.
Who are we even on board with?
I have no idea.
I believe it's Miller.
I haven't seen anybody outside the top 4 in like 50 laps.
I think it's Miller because it's John Tharp, so...
Dog, we're maintaining pace, dog. Dalton do the right thing in the shop. Maybe?
Did you guys buy your Train Sim Humble Bundle?
No.
I thought
Still
about it.
out? I didn't buy it, but...
I mean,
I
you
saw
get
Dalton did.
It doesn't look like it really comes with anything that I'm that interested in.
Is it multiplayer?
No.
Why the fuck would I play it?
I don't know, dog.
It is kind of odd because it's smart that they built the game into like you buy just the base game and then new content is the DLC. Like the original game gets updated each year, but to get actual new stuff you can pay for DLC. You guys get to pick and choose what you want to do.
No competitive matchmaking, I do not play. Oh shit, I didn't know Craig was right in front of me. Alright, I'm going to bed for the night. I got a long day of babysitting the elderly tomorrow.
You have a great day.
What baby? Good night, dog.
Who are you babysitting?
The elderly.
Like grandmother?
No.
His customers, Tony.
Here's my stool sample.
I see.
Yeah. I live in the retirement capital of the world.
Florida?
Yes.
Well, enjoy your sleep, sir. You will need it for tomorrow.
Thank you. Everybody have a great night.
Bye, dog.
Tony, have you ever listened to the Forever Changes album?
No, who sings that?
Love.
Who sings it?
The band Love.
Oh. Is that the one with the weird thing in the album cover?
Yeah.
I know one of the
It's like a bunch of heads.
I remember it being the one song I listened to.
The whole album is not terrible, not even bad.
What a glowing endorsement.
I mean,
He doesn't care if I listen to it. He's just wondering. Have listened to it.
have you ever heard of it?
Yes, I'm very familiar with one of the songs on that album.
Do we have another pit stop one?
I'm sure there's one.
Yes.
We went just over 100 the first time.
I don't know when we went green, but it should be about 115 laps on a fuel run.
Steven Spears, what was your final record for the New York Giants? 49.
I don't even know.
I have another game to play. We've been waiting on you for the last couple days.
Oh, somebody should have told me.
That's fine.
Simulate the game and save your soul.
I'm kind of bored of it too, so I'm not really pressing.
I simmed to end the last game because it was like I'm just okay. We're gonna end this one, and then I realized that my team is just as bad as I am just as bad as the computer, because the computer gave up 24 points. So I was like, oh, okay, that's 52-14. That's legit.
Oh, Dakota's rating you right now, Tony.
2 out of 10.
I think he said rating.
Rating.
Oh,
like on Twitch.
What does that even mean?
Yes.
I see.
Well, with 70 laps to go, I think I'm out of this race.
That's going to put you, I think, outside the top 40. After
Yeah,
2 races.
that's not good.
If you don't go back out, you're going to finish 39th. So 39th and 45th to start the season. Meanwhile, up front, Pizarro is dropping back, and Craig Lee and John Batista are dominating the masses. It's been Quicksilver and Quantum Racing for the last several years at this racetrack. Today, this racing break the streak. Will Race to Win break the streak? Will somebody else break the streak? Top 7 are on 7 different teams. Very versatile today.
I mean, what? There's only 8 teams in the top 10.
Yes. Way to break it down, Mr. Tim. Tim, you're having a normal Tim McDonald day.
Running right around 10th when I'm not doing well. Yeah, that's basically how you win championships. Is giving it bad days of the top 10.
That's a normal Tim McDonald season.
We need you to stop winning championships.
That's like a
Try to Jimmy Johnson the formula then.
We did.
He can't keep getting away with this.
If you were in number 65 NSRA racing equipment, then you wouldn't be winning championships.
How is the 65's NSRA racing equipment different than the rest of whatever Zach's team is?
Yeah, Tim remembers it. You guys don't really bother to care because it doesn't fit your narrative.
You know what? You know why they don't care? It's because they fucking hate logins.
Team Danger Zone 65 is different from NSRA Racing 65. Apparently, Danger Zone 65 is worse because he doesn't have a top 38 this season.
Zach, if you called it Team Temporary Secretary, he'd remember that.
Dude, I love that song because it sucks so bad. Oh, here we go. They're all coming in on the same lap.
Except Zach Miller.
Go, Zach Miller. Woo.
Go beat this.
Zach Miller, 5 bonus points. John Tharp and Pizarro coming out neck and neck. Woo! Terrible stop by Batista.
Like Miller was in that next lap.
Oh no!
Well, it's a good thing that they were both out of contention.
Nobody in this race is out of contention. Yellow flag is out.
Well, a bunch of people just went out of contention there. Tony, way to go.
I think Zach might be in contention now.
I don't think so, Jim.
No,
You already fitted.
on the first one a lap down, I guess. I think a bunch more people are going to be a lap down.
I think Rob has crashed again. Well, Penny's done it again.
Why would you be mad at Rob? You son of a bitch.
Wow.
Yes, Tony, why would you be mad at Rob?
I don't know. Well, I guess he just has a bullseye.
What I want to know is who stuck a lap down from that?
A whole field.
Yeah, like I didn't see the scoring update after Miller turned yellow. I don't know if I can on the good lap anymore.
Notice how Rob doesn't retaliate. Respectable gentleman.
No, instead he goes and gets wrecked by somebody else. He turns the other cheek.
Looks like Aaron was still out there, so he's inside the top 10.
Busch Beer offering fans opportunity to name a NASCAR race for a $1 donation.
How is Rob
Oh,
on the
man.
lead lap?
He was on the lead lap when you wrecked him.
But he flipped earlier and he took a tow.
Moderate damage.
Yeah, basically that.
No, the tow of
Wow, he stayed on the lead lap. It's terrible. So Tony, when do we get to see the other Red Bull schemes?
It's week 2.
Yeah, and in real NASCAR, I don't think anybody ran the same scheme in the second race they ran in the first.
Green flag is out.
Well, JV's getting fucked by lap cars now. Is that your response to everything now?
Well, I mean, that's the reason why cars don't retire in the series. They just keep running with 3 cylinders.
Spears retired.
Oh, did he? Good, that's really good. I'm glad they moved him over to a better team and now he's worse.
Wait, he's on a different team?
I mean, I don't think he was on my team last year.
Oh. I was wondering when Tony said he was on N.O.R.L Racing, if he just misspoke or if he was actually on a different team.
N.O.R.L Racing for the last 2 years.
But that's not the team name anymore.
Correct.
Oh.
None of this correlates to any extent.
Dalton, let me in.
Jesus.
Torres trying to knock the wall down.
This is some of the best racing extravaganza has
What?
gone.
Car slamming into the wall.
Yes.
On 6.
Cars getting turned on turn 3 entry 3 times.
Well, Craig drove away.
Craig trying to keep the sports streak alive. Imagine how bad this race would be if Ryan was out there.
Imagine if he has a couple more bad races like that and it's like out of the locked-in positions.
That would be pretty
How is the 51 in 9th?
He didn't pit during the last call.
And now he's not.
Hey, he just disappeared.
Gotta give credit to Dalton. Up to 23rd. Beautiful day.
I almost thought about getting Little Caesars tonight, but I didn't.
Pretzel crust pizza is back.
I want to try it. I've never had it.
It's good. Now they have one with stuffed crust. I haven't tried the stuffed crust yet, but I'm going to. I mean, it's really just a pretzel crust, so... You like pretzels?
I've
then
never
you like-
tried pretzel crust on pizza at all, but I do like pretzels.
They use nacho cheese instead of, like, pizza sauce, but they still put, like, the mozzarella and pepperoni on it.
Okay.
You like pretzels and you like pizza, and yeah, you're probably gonna like a pretzel pizza.
Oddly, your description of that pizza made me physically nauseous.
Ah, come on. And you can upgrade it for $3 more. You'll get them to put cheese in the crust. Like a cheese explosion.
Yeah, football season at my parents' house is it's one of my favorite times of the year because it's like there's always like there's either a nacho bar or there's like wings. I don't know. There's just a bunch of snack like game day kind of food for all day when people come over. We got pretzels and cheese and it's great.
That's what I did about every Sunday this year.
Well, JD got around John. Let's see if he can run Craig down.
I'd give anything to have a snack bar right now.
Aloha snack bar!
I was gonna say, there's been plenty of snack bars in this race.
This race
Out in turn 3. I think this race has been about as clean as a truck stop bathroom.
Yeah, Tony, I don't think you can go any race clean where Foley put Rob in the fence and flipped the cell phone.
Okay, look, I just want to explain.
Oh, yellow.
Here. So I've worked really hard to make it to this point where it's not that bad. So if you guys want to complain, then turn off the stream.
I have no complaints. I think that Foley and Rob Wreck was realistic.
All I hear is pessimism, and it really pisses me off sometimes.
Well, we all ought to go on Twitter, Brad Capers and Larry Wayne, and talk about how good the series is.
It just looks that way because his car is that bad.
The yellow was already out here, Tony.
He's trying to find it.
We're like Fox, we don't have any cameras on anything.
Alright, Zach, no more talking from you, because all you do is complain.
Oh, mute me.
He would, but he'd have to push his Windows key, and then he'd crash the game.
Oh. Is Tony Long involved? Oh, nope, I guess not.
And did Dan stop on the track?
Oh. I think Torres doors.
Oh, Ben gets in the wall, the 96 checks up, and... Ouch.
Well, that was a different and interesting accident that time.
Just a one car, Randy.
I'm a little surprised.
That looked like a truck series wrecked.
I'm not surprised the game didn't just say fuck it and keep him playing.
Arcawood.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure that really helped JB, because now he's going to have to restart with a slow lap car inside.
You just gotta hope it's like Mark or someone he can clear pretty easily.
Well, he's got Jackson and the
that's
T-Mac.
Yeah.
Those guys are pretty tough on the bottom.
That's the problem.
Yeah, so if you're JG, you want like the slowest cars on the inside. If you're Tony, you want the faster cars.
You either want the slowest or the fastest. You either want that inside first car to be as quick as Craig so you can't clear him, or you want to be so slow that you both clear him. But I think we're in the middle of that here. I think Craig will probably get clear.
Green flag is out.
Oh, Craig didn't clear him. And JB gets put pretty wide.
Coming to 30 laps to go.
Well, this might work for JB here.
I know that first corner scared me. It looked like Michael McDowell at the road course.
Where was he going?
I think his tire was flat.
Yeah, he had a flat right front going into the corner.
On the initial start?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's amazing is that he rebounded so well. He actually had a really good race.
I mean, if you're gonna have a problem, having it on turn 1, lap 1's the best place to have it, because then you have 64 laps to make it up.
I feel bad that he was on camera because people just thought he sucked.
I know. I kind of did feel bad for him too. I'm like, oh, that sucks. But he persevered and got a 7th place finish.
Yes, you'd rather have that happen early in the race, unlike Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson, who both had problems late in the race.
Oh.
I knew. I was cheering for Larson because of the fantasy team, and I'm like, I just know. Larson's going to kill himself in the final laps.
But Larson does.
I feel like I'm really ahead on fantasy right now.
You are by like 75 points.
The good news is, Tony, when F1 starts, your team's going to go to shit.
Tim, you're making assumptions again.
That the Williams is going to suddenly become the Mercedes? Yes, I am making an assumption that the impossible is not going to happen.
Here's a way to make sure that doesn't happen. Trade with me. I have Mr. What's-His-Face on my Bonanza bench. I'm calling it Bonanza, even though it's clearly a real series.
Noah Gregson, the guy that wins or destroys his race car?
Yes. I mean, he's still like top 5 guy for Xfinity. Probably closer to 5. But still.
He's like Larson. He's just like Larson. Larson's good. He's just boom or bust. It's like he's either gonna destroy the car. Yeah, it's like there's no balance.
They'll bring home the trophy or the steering wheel. That's all you get.
Most of the steering wheel.
And like hopefully Larson can kind of curve that a little bit, because I think being in a Hendrick ride's a good spot for him.
He's had a bad start to the season.
I think he's done all right.
It's so weird seeing the 5 back on there again.
He was top 10 at Daytona and got a lot of stage points, I feel like, at the road course.
Oh, I meant to ask you guys about
I
that.
have a huge problem with stage points.
We all do, Tony.
Yeah, but I want to win every time. I hate stage points.
Stage racing.
Was it just me, or during the truck and Xfinity races, for their graphics, were they using horrendously low quality number fonts?
Probably, I don't know.
The truck race was really boring for me. I kind of I turned it off and went to my parents' house, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
I totally enjoyed that. I swear that there were a couple times where they were using, like their numbers were blurrier than nose numbers on an N410.
My problem with the truck series is I'm hitting a point where maybe I'm getting old, because I don't like any of the drivers. Like, yeah,
they're all fucking shit. All the young kids are shitheads, and the veterans just suck.
Yeah, it's like I don't know who to root for.
Lower series, they just drive through each other, and now it's coming up to Cup now. We're just driving through guys. Like, oh, you're loose in front of me? I'm not going to lift, sorry. Got out the Daytona 500, we're going to keep seeing it.
Well, the cars are so easy to drive that they're not afraid to do stupid things.
Well, and unfortunately, drivers aren't dying anymore, so they're not afraid of going into the corner 6 wide and chopping on the field's nose off.
Yeah, there's a lot of these guys just don't have any fear because they don't know anybody that's ever gotten hurt in these cars.
I mean, it's incredible to go back and watch plate racing from like 2003, 2004 and see just how much better it was. Now it's just, oh, I'm up against the wall, but there's a guy on the apron, so I'm going to come all the way down the track and spin myself across his nose. Energy was coming low. I had to absorb that energy right up my ass.
It was defensive driving all the way around.
Oh, Lord. Did anybody watch the Xfinity race and catch Joey Logano's fucking hot-ass take that they should get rid of grass at every racetrack?
They should grow grass back.
Like, I was like, Joey, the problem's not the grass, it's the fucking cars suck and you're a moron.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to have splitters, put turf down. If you're
There's like a huge 50-50 split.
I mean, I'm in favor of removing the splitters because that would make the racing better.
Yep.
Like, I like the grass and racetracks. I hate the splitter. Get rid of the splitter. And then the other argument is, get rid of the grass.
Oh, when they got rid of the grass at Talladega, that was so sad. Because now it just looks like shit.
Oh, yeah. It looks terrible. Even like the AstroTurf in Charlotte is kind of shitty. There's also the thing that I don't think we're thinking about, and I'm actually surprised this isn't a bigger deal. They found that the stuff they use in those argument curves, the fake dirt stuff, is highly carcinogenic, and we just don't give a fuck, apparently.
Thanks, Prop 65.
Like, we're gonna have a bunch of NFL players in 15 years that have horrendous melanoma and not know why. And then someone will go, well, you know that turf is gonna cancer, right? JB do anything with it now? He's only got a few laps to do it.
I really enjoy the grass and racetracks. I'm just tired of watching guys get run into the grass or something happens and then their nose just digs in and ruins their entire day. It really sucks.
I mean, there's even a middle ground solution. They could keep the splitter and remove a lot of the bracing, so at least when you hit it, you don't rip the underside of the car up. You just bend the splitter up and you gotta fix the splitter.
They should just run the air tightens over the grass.
You look back on the old races when the grass wasn't even taken care of. They'd go over it. No problem.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fine. You might have to, like, work on the valves, and then hell, even the original COT splitter, that thing didn't get ripped off when they went to the grass. It just folded up a little bit.
I remember.
I remember it being just as bad.
I think it was a few times, and it was a really wet race before one finally had any real issue.
I don't think for some reason, this wreck, not even a wreck, but incident, always sticks with me because I was off of school that morning because I had to go to the dentist, so I just watched the race and then went to school. But it was the race that Dale Jr. ran, cut into the grass. I think it was Texas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just totally destroyed the car, and I'm like...
Didn't he destroy the guy behind him, too?
I don't remember, but that's
it's
the moment
a
that I
chunk of
was
stuff.
like, Splitter, you need to go.
A chunk of stuff like flew up into Johnson's windshield and like dented it or something.
I'd be curious to see, because, you know, it was actually like what? When did they get rid of the ride height rule? Like, the original COT, they still had a ride height thing.
Yeah.
I think that has more to do with it than anything else. Now they're sealing these cars off. They're right on the ground. Fucking hit a fucking frost heave on the track and rip the splitter off. That may actually be one of the reasons why the road course you didn't see it as much. They aren't sealed off on the road course they are everywhere else.
Correct.
That's why Kurt Busch completely missed the kink and not rip his splitter off.
Or Ty Gibbs can cut turn 1.
He didn't cut turn 1 as bad as Carson did.
Yeah, I don't know if that's cutting turn 1 more as not knowing how to exit the pits.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's inexperienced, he's a rookie. You know, it's fine. But Natalie Decker, oh no, she's the worst driver of all time.
I still say in that first race on the Oval, NASCAR fucked her over. They didn't clean the track. Half the field lifts and say that it was a wreck, and she gets wrecked for it.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid to have that much quick dry still on the track. That they're going over it 4 laps later, and people are like, oh, that's got to be smoke because we've gone over it 4 times. It should be gone.
They've been getting pretty shitty about getting some of that all off the track. I think some of it is that it's hard to get it all out of there, but there's got to be a better way for you guys.
Well, and they're trying too hard to go back green too quick. There's certain times when if the wreck's big enough, they need to just red flag the race.
Yeah, they don't use red flags. They throw a red flag for no goddamn reason early in the race, and you know when we just won 15 caution laps. At the end of the race, they say, "Oh, we'll just stand here and yell at us and go over." And so actually, that's a 5-lap finish.
I think like every race comes down to like 17 restarts, and it's really annoying. Like the best way to sum this race on Sunday, it was a good race with no flow. The truck race
maybe catches up.
The fact that we had
he goes and starts on the outside
runs longer than 4 laps, and we had like 15 runs that were like a lap.
I mean, the stages
not even racing lap now, so you got to turn 1 a lot.
Yeah, I mean the stages are so damn short.
Well, yeah.
Fucked it all up. But the stages don't work for me. Like, it'd be one thing if it's like, oh, we're gonna award points here, and you know, whatever. But it just a lot
Matthew
of
Dominique with a real chance to win.
Works okay for like the plate races. It kind of works okay because it gives them a reason to race in the middle of the race instead of riding for all 450 miles. But I mean, the reason some of the plate races get to that choo-choo train is because the race is too fucking long.
Well, and the Pocono truck race is the worst for that because it's a 50-lap race. We're running like 15 laps.
Craig Lee will win the Richmond Extravaganza Spring Race, second race of the season. Congratulations to the 101, keeping the streak alive. Alright, final results. Craig first, JB second, Matt third, Tony fourth, Rick fifth, Adam sixth, Zach Miller seventh, John Tharp eighth, Ken ninth, and Speedy 10th. Aaron, Tim, Michael, Foley, Brad, and Scott round out the top 16. Lapdown, Alan, Dave, Tex, Zach, Dalton, Dakota, Matthew, Randy, Mark, Rob, Mark again, Jonathan, Pack Dude, and Butter. Glenn, Bill, Ben, Connor, Christian. Ugh.
Can you spell that for me?
Brandon Rains, Dan, and Tony Long. DNFs, Spears, Donald Stewart, and Scott Deutsch. Congratulations to Craig on his first victory of the season. Have a good night.
So, when's the Homestead race?
I'll have to look at the schedule.